Since the last update here in the Hunter Call of the Wild, it's been pretty well known that the feeders have been broken and the boar grind's kind of gotten screwed over, but I have found a new method that really might fix this grind for you guys. And it has for me. So far, it's been working absolutely amazing for me. I have some little tweaking to do, but I figured, you know what, I gotta get a guide out and explain to you guys exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, just so that way you guys can start doing this as well, and as the Squid Gang family, we can help each other out, as per usual. As you can see, I have a bait barrel out there, and it's working perfectly fine right now, it's mind-blowing. They've been broken for a while. Not only have I found a way to fix your feeders, but I've also found a new method that will make your zones look like this. Nice and wide open, extremely easy to just shoot male boar, and just in general, the whole grinding process coming from Torn and Sheen it's night and day, man, quite literally. You can grind them either in the night or during the day. I didn't mean it like that, though. It's insane. It really is insane how much of a difference you will see. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now, if you guys are ready for this video, make sure you do go down below, smash that like button, and subscribe, as it is very, very much appreciated. Hitting the like button can get the video pushed to more people just like yourself and allow me to further expand the community and help more people, which obviously is my goal with these guides. So as always, wasting no more of you guys' time, let's go ahead and dive into the guide. So clearly the map of choice for the boar grind now for me and for majority of the people in my Discord who are doing their boar grind is out here in Cuatro Colinas. And the reason for that is because it's so much more wide open and there's so little of a population over in Scotland that your diamond rate will naturally not be good. That's why it takes us so many kills to spawn diamonds. Not to mention herd managing is 50 times more of a pain over in Scotland, so if you ever did want to consider herd managing your boar grind, just having it set up over here in Cuatro is going to be much more of a good investment, I guess we can say. Beautiful shots on both of those, by the way. Trying out grinding with a 7 mag, it's surprisingly very nice. So the very first thing that we're going to talk about is, for those of you guys that are here to fix your feeders, I'm not going to make you wait. That's not the type of content creator that I am. So basically what we're going to do to fix the feeders, say for example your boar are not coming into your feeders, super inconsistent, your feeders have broken. That's the problem that people are having. EW has confirmed themselves that the boar are having some issues. They'll get stuck at their normal feed zones and not come into the feeders. And I have my own opinions on that whole thing, but we're not going to talk about that today. To fix that issue, what you need to do is pick up the feeder, switch to your gun, fire around, and then put the feeder back down. Now, Mac had a buddy that figured this out, so Mac didn't figure this out himself, but I'm going to give credit to Mac because I wasn't told who the buddy is. But it does work. My boar have already become inconsistent with this method. I've tried it, and they have been amazing. Whatever that does, it resets the algorithm. I don't know why, but it does. So if any of your feeders quit working at any time, pick them up, fire around, put them back down. It's that simple. That will fix your feeder grind. But in the sense of the method that I'm currently using, this is how my setup is looking. Obviously, I'm still using 8 feeders as that is the map limit, and what you want to do here in Cuatro is you want to set up in the fields, but not just any field though. You want to set up one setup in each range of fields. So this is a field range, 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 this one, and this one. Now you could copy my setup if you want, but right now I have some moving to do, like, see this feeder here isn't working, it has 100% left, so I gotta move it a little bit closer to the river here, as they do drink on the river, and that will be within 400 meters of it, so it'll be guaranteed that they'll be there. I just kind of set it up there because I'm lazy. Same thing with, yeah, this one is at 100%, it needs to be moved around, but there's so much room in these kind of field ranges here. Like, look at this one. That one's working, 94%. All you gotta do is move them around the fields until you pull open your map and you see that the feeder's not at 100% anymore. That's how you tell that if the feeder's working or not without having to go there and see. You technically could copy my setup, but I'm going to show you guys a kind of an easier way to do it right now. I just kind of got everything set up real quick last night. I was tired listening to music. I was in VC. We were all joking around. Oh, this one's working now. That wasn't working before. Okay, then. I was just being lazy, but here, I'll show you guys the proper way to do it. The proper way to look for locations to place down your feeders for the boar grind is going to be to just literally run around these field ranges, and I'll toss a little hotspot map up on screen for you guys right now that'll highlight all the field ranges and the areas where you want to search at. Probably gonna have to make my own because I wasn't able to find a feeder hotspot map for the boar, unfortunately. But there you go, run around to all those locations. And what you're going to want to do while you're running around these field ranges, locations, whatever you want to see or say, is make sure you have it set to their feed time. You can either set it to 1700. Oh, this one is working now. Oh, that's a solo. Great. You can either set it to 1700 or 5 a.m. I'm using the 5 a.m. feed time right now because the 1700 one didn't seem to be working very well for me. And, well, clearly the 5 a.m. seems to be a little bit more consistent because some of my feeders that didn't have anything at them before now have stuff at them. Even though it's just a solo, that is a boar. It's a level 3, I'm herd managing, therefore, he needs to be wiped clean off the face of the earth. And while you're running around these little field ranges here, you're going to want to be looking for tracks, poop, warning calls, need zones, even if it's just a rest zone, even if you find a drink zone, you're down by the water or something. Boar drink all down this river here, so technically what you could do is you could just set up a feeder in this little field here and it would be guaranteed that they would pass by. You see how the feeders work is animals need to pass within 400 meters of the feeder. Once they pass within 400 meters of the feeder, whether it's just their POT, their path of travel, they're going from need zone A to need zone B, typically rest zone to drink zone, or feed zone to drink zone, or drink zone to feed zone, drink zone to rest zone, etc. You don't even need to worry about all that. You just need to find tracks, because once you find tracks, just natural tracks, meaning that boar were recently in the area, that means that their path of travel puts them in that area on a day-to-day basis. It's just their routine. Like if I were to find tracks right there, or for example, that rabbit that's sitting right there, he'll be back there every single day at this exact same time, 5:44 in the morning. That's just how the animals work. They run off of very, very distinctable routines. Is that even a word? I'm passing English with a D, work with me. So you just want to set up your feeders within 400 meters of a sign of wild boar. It's that simple. Tracks, poop, warning calls, rest zones, feed zones. Doesn't matter, that's all you want to do. We got a little solo here, 81.12 there. Nice to have him off the map. Probably should have stacked some diamonds before I shot him, but I want to move this feeders, so therefore, he gone. Oh, look at this, guys, look at this. I was just about to say, and if at any point, if something like just happened to me happens to you guys, meaning that, you know, there's only a solo coming in or something, rotate your feeders around the field ranges. Every field range will have a herd in it. It's just a matter of finding it. Look how close it was. If that's not Squidster luck, I don't know what is, man. Massive herd of boar sitting there feeding. I could set up on that feed zone, but they're all off up in those hay bales over there. I'm probably going to put my feeder on the edge there and then my tripod right here. In fact, I'll go do that right now and then we'll see how it works out. What more Squidster thing to happen? Sets up on the solo zone instead of the massive herd that's right outside of the outpost. You've got to be kidding me, dude. And another thing, when you use the 5 a.m. method, yeah, it's going to be dark for like the first 10-15 minutes, but man, you get to wrap up every rotation with this. Who wouldn't want to wrap up every rotation with this, man? Look at these graphics. That is incredible. I love Quattro, man. You can't tell me this isn't nicer than Scotland, dude. Scotland, you might be able to see 150, 200 meters. Yeah, there's some wide parts, but man, it's constant here. The field method for boar is cracked. I just got to do some fine-tuning on mine real quick, and we'll see how it's working out. Okay, guys, look at this. Look at these graphics, by the way. This zone right here, where they were here a couple minutes ago. Actually, no. Nope, that's a road here zone. It is right here. This was spooking every single time I would spawn into the outpost. That was my original plan. I was going to say, hey, maybe you guys can, if you really, really want to, just use the normal feed zones, but this is an even better example. It's in a terrible place, over there in the shade, thick trees and whatnot. So, clearly boar are there. Their path of travel brings them there every single day. So, you know, 200 meters over, that's within 400 meters of where boar are guaranteed to be. Drop down your feeder, that'll pretty much guarantee that they'll smell that, they'll be there. This may be one of my most consistent zones now. I got my tripod 164 meters from the feeder, my tent about 250 meters right from the feeder, pretty much exactly 250. This is going to be insane. This is going to be insane. Let's get the time reset and see how this works. Okay, well, there's 3 of them. I know what's going on here. I got to move the feeder just a little bit more that way, I think. Probably just going to put it right out there. That'd actually be perfect. It's only pulling in 3 of them. I'm assuming only 3 of them pass within 400 of it, interestingly enough. Either that or I just need a 1-minute trick. I'm pretty sure this happened to me over in Scotland. You just got a 1 minute a few times and then the rest of the herd will spawn. But nonetheless, it's working. That's what you need to do right there, guys. You can even, you know, if you want to, you can even copy my setup and then just fine-tune it. Rotate around these fields until you find the perfect location. Look for feed zones and then set up in better locations. If you like the location of the feed zone, then you could even use that as an extra zone. So instead of having 8 zones, you could have 10 zones if you really wanted. But hey, bro, if this video helped you guys out, You want to see more guides going forwards. With the new map coming and the new Great One and stuff coming soon, hopefully there will be a really easy method for that. I love making these easy Great One guide kind of videos like this. I think it helps a lot of people and just kind of clears the air for a lot of people. I really do appreciate you guys all watching. As for usual, I'm going to fine-tune this boar grind, and we are going back to the boar, my Frenchmans. The boar are back. And again, if they get inconsistent at any time, and I'm going to try this real quick, just to see maybe that has something to do with it. Let me try picking up this feeder here. Grab my gun, fire around, and then I'll also move the feeder over here a little bit, and we'll see what that does. But like I said, I'm going to fine-tune the crap out of this grind, man. It's going to be an absolute blast. I am so excited for this. I'm so thankful that A, we found a method that helps with the feeders, and B, we found a better way to grind them, man. But as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, please and thank you, hit that like button and subscribe. It is very much appreciated. Our goal by the end of 2026 is 50,000 subscribers. We should beat it, and frankly exceed it, as long as we keep growing at the rate that we are. The support lately has been amazing. I appreciate you guys so much. Literally more than you could ever know. And as always, without further ado, my name is Squid. You guys are watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.